So men, learn to love women, learn to understand them. It's not all about sex. You see a man, the next thing he's thinking about, okay, how he wants to sleep. You don't need to sleep with every woman that you meet. Just love them genuinely, and you see, you understand life. Women are the gatekeepers to life. As men, love women, and you would understand life. So I wrote that, and I was contemplating something that happened. I want to tell you guys a story that happened to me when I was much younger. There was a day I met my dad and my uncle. They were talking, they were having a discussion, and I met them and I told them that I love women and I like to be a woman. And my dad and my uncle, they looked at me, they were like shocked. They were like, what is this young man talking about? And my dad now cautioned me and told me that, look, you should be a man, started telling me about the merits of being a man. And they didn't understand what I was trying to say. You see, in every human, there's the anima and the animus. That is, in every man, there's a female counterpart. And in every woman, there's a male counterpart. I was talking to him about my female counterpart, why I like women and why I love women. You see, one thing about the man is that the man is the protector. But the woman is the one that receives that intuition. That's why Eve took that fruit from the garden. It is the woman that receives the intuition. So when I was telling my dad that I was trying to reconcile my masculine and feminine side. Now, once you are able to activate that masculine and feminine side of you, you'll be able to operate in both ways. Unfortunately, there are times when I've had the displeasure, I don't know how to put it, of homosexuals, making advances towards me. And maybe it is that feminine side that they see, which is not really it's that feminine part of me that is being displayed. If you look at me, you know that I'm all masculine. And I remember too, when I was in the university, most times a lot of girls then used to be scared of me because I was it was more like my masculine side that was really coming out into the fore. It was until I met the right woman that the feminine aspect of me started to develop. And I dated that woman for 7 years, and we eventually got married. So what I'm trying to say is that look for the right person that will activate that part of you. Learn to reconcile your masculine and your feminine side. So that is what I meant by that. And what I also meant is that by loving women, you'll be able to understand life. Because you see, women, some of them are tricksters, but some of them are genuine. You have to just understand what is going on in their mind. If you're able to understand women, you'll be able to understand life as a man. You'll be able to read them and understand them and know how to, because what propels this life is love. What propels this life is love. And women, they are vessels, they are receptor vessels. So as a man, if you are able to understand them and know your role you have to play in their life, you will understand life very well. I have 2 daughters and I have a lovely wife and I have female friends, so I'm able to understand these things. All I'm just trying to say is that we should try and unite the masculine and the feminine part of us. It is in all of us. Just as the woman would help to activate her own masculine side with the right partner, so would a man be able to activate his feminine side with the right partner. I wrote this book, Aligned by the Elements, a zodiac map to inner harmony and relationships, because I realized that a lot of people do not know themselves. And if they do not know themselves, they cannot know other people. A lot of people are not just compatible with each other. That's the truth. And that is why we have a high rate of divorce in our societies, breakups in romance, friendship, and even business partnerships. It is my belief that the knowledge in this book will reduce the rate of such breakups and divorce by as much as 50%, because you would know beforehand, before entering any relationship with another person, be it for romance, marriage, friendship, or business, you would know beforehand if you will be compatible with that person or not. You would know the strength